CPAC, we got some work to do in about 8 to 9 months. I want to tell you a little bit about what's happening in our country today. You already know, but let's take a quick recap. Back in 2020, when we were telling the world that the radical Democrats believed in socialism, the media said we were lying. They thought it was a joke. They thought it was a game. The Democrats, look, they did what they always do. They said that we're gaslighting the American people. They said that we're using dog whistles. They love using that phrase. But look what they actually did when they took over. The American Rescue Plan has unleashed an inflation on our shores unlike we haven't seen in a generation in America. They tried to bring in this bill called Build Back Better, which sounds much more like socialist propaganda. And they tried to tell the American people that spending more money was going to fix our issues. That's exactly right. And the only thing that saved us from Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders' radicalism are 2 Democrat senators who actually remember they represent red states. They want to indoctrinate our kids. It's more than gender identity. It's more than CRT. They are indoctrinating our children to make them think that socialism is somehow equivalent to capitalism. They want to do crazy things like spy on your bank accounts. You remember that little one? They try to be cute, say that, oh, if you spend over $10,000, they want the IRS to see everything that you change, everything that you spend on, who you transact with in order to raise more taxes. They still want to create this Green New Deal, this thing which is pure insanity, which will only deindustrialize the United States. It will empower our allies like we're seeing today. But they're not giving up on these ideas. They want to do more. They killed the Keystone Pipeline. They've opened up our borders. They want to spend massively. I serve on a committee with Ocasio-Cortez. Oh, you've heard of her? Okay. And she literally believes that we can print whatever we want. It doesn't matter how much we borrow. It doesn't matter how much we spend. But she can believe all that while she drives her nice little Tesla and lives in one of the most expensive apartments in Washington, D.C. You see, the left loves to deride capitalism, but they actually love capitalism. They love what it creates for them. But they want you, and they want me, and they want every hardworking American to bend the knee. But America has woken up, and we have realized that we're not going down a socialist road, and we're going to fight them this November. They want to pack the Supreme Court. Why? Not because they're concerned that, John Roberts or some other Republican justice might give them a win here or there. Yeah, John, I'm talking to you. They want to pack the court so that there's never a chance for freedom-loving Americans to actually have a win at the highest court in the land. They don't want a Supreme Court that will interpret the Constitution. They want a Supreme Court that will enshrine socialism in these United States. They want to fix the elections to make the rest of America like California. Even though so many of them come to the great state to vacation and take a day at the beach and sip Moscow Mules. That's actually a pretty good drink, though. Let's be honest. Their design is simple. Their design is to make sure that the elites in our country and the useful idiots in Washington, D.C. are the ones who control our economy. And their target are the young. I went in a public school classroom years ago and I picked up their economics textbook. And when the section on microeconomics, they had a side-by-side comparison between free market capital and socialism and fascist-run economies. And the very textbook that sits in an American classroom made it seem as if both sides had a legitimate argument. This is how far they've gone. But if you examine world history, there is no equivalent argument. You see, free market capitalism is the very thing that has allowed all of us to grow, to thrive, and to succeed. You having the ability to keep your own money and to actually live up to the fruits of your God-given talent and to execute that in a marketplace of ideas and products without government telling you what to buy has unleashed more prosperity than in any other place on the globe. Market capitalism, money. Folks, I like money. Can we be honest about this? I like money. I want to make it. I took a job, I don't really make that much of it. But I did this job because I want you to make it. This economy, this society has allowed a kid from Brooklyn, New York, who grew up poor, to actually have a choice to serve in the House of Representatives or be out in the world and make lots of money. But we gotta fight for it, folks. CPAC, we gotta fight for it. There is no reason we should be quiet and let Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren tell us how economies should be run. I mean, look at how stupid they are. These are the same people who said that it was a bright idea to end energy production in these United States and to buy oil from the Russians and the Iranians. People who would rather see us bend the knee to them, not just in terms of politics, but who would rather subjugate America to second or third tier status. And these bright bulbs of the dim left actually think that's a smart economic plan. The battle for our future, the battle for our country, the battle for our economy is in every public school, every private school, every charter school, and every home school across America. We can win this battle. We can win this battle one very simple way. One, folks, we got to engage in the culture. Young people have built a life for themselves. Well, look, they didn't build it for themselves. Let's be honest. We built it for them, okay? I got kids. I built a life for them. And in their life, oh, thank you. And in their life, they can customize everything. We were waking up in a hotel this morning. My 10-year-old son was like, Mom, I need something to watch. And so she's like, go use the remote. And he looks at the remote and he's like, there's too many buttons. What are all these buttons for? The truth is, our young people have customized their entire lives. They watch what they want to watch when they want to watch it. Everything is on demand. If they want food, they either Grubhub or Uber Eats or DoorDash. They don't even know what the inside of a supermarket looks like. They stuff shipped to their house, and they eat whatever they want at any given point in time. They have at their fingertips the very manifestation of what a free market economy and a free society allows. They can literally choose whatever they want. And so the political question of our time for all young Americans is, do you want to still be able to choose whatever you want, whenever you want it, at a moment's notice, and be able to get it? Or do you want to listen to Joe Biden? You see, CPAC, I believe we can win that argument. I believe that conservatives can win that debate every single day. And in a few months, when we finally send Nancy Pelosi home packing, we are going to show America and we are going to show the world that a society based on religious freedom, a society based on economic freedom, a society based on political freedom is the only society that will work not just in America, but around the globe, and we can get it done and keep it here in these United States. God bless you, CPAC. God bless America.